Thank you for tuning in to Cryptids, Creeps, and Conspiracy podcast, where we delve into crazy creatures, evading extraterrestrials, horrifying haunted places, the unexplained, and the conspiracies that surround them. The following content will more than likely involve explicit language and materials, so listener discretion is advised. For bonus materials, uncut video versions of the episodes, and other great perks, go on over to patreon.com/cryptids, creeps, and conspiracy. Dollars for disclosure, half Sawbuck Snally, and Paranormal Posse members will get a shout out on the pod, access to the private Discord server, as well as more perks that you can find in each tier. However, if you are using an iOS application, I suggest that you sign up through a web browser to avoid the 30% fee that is charged through the app that is not at all related to the podcast. You will still be able to listen on the app, even though you sign up through the browser. So grab your rose colored glasses, skeptical suits, and hold onto your butts as we teleport into the realm of the CCC podcast. Hope to see you soon. Welcome back, everyone. With me again today is Miss Stacy from Early on Wednesdays. And for my special patrons out there, she is rocking some hella awesome horns.
Hell yeah. These are my Maleficent horns.
Hey, they're magnificent. Sorry, total dad joke there. But I'm super excited. Okay, so for all you people out there that are watching this, I am so sorry. I literally just got out of the shower. I'm literally just rocking no makeup. I got my sport bra. I am wearing pants today. So I guess either way, I'm losing an article of clothing.
That kind of balances you out.
Yeah.
You got pants, but no top. Okay, fun fact for Patreon people. So if you have or you do listen to Early on Wednesday, little secret about our ghost host with the most and investigative journalist. Lavender most of the time records with no pants on. You
Oh,
guys really
are you ready for the big reveal? I got these done today. Okay, ready? They're real vertebrae earrings.
I was like, oh,
There you go. There's a better view.
wow.
Okay.
Definitely.
So after our episode, sorry, I might even. It's up to you whether or not I leave it in for the patrons.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I ever reference dessert pizza, now should I leave this in?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we will all know, inside joke for my patrons, what dessert pizza is. Okay. Or peach milkshakes. God, actually, peach milkshake doesn't sound horrible. Oh, by the way, you got a shout out on the last episode. So the one that's going to be coming out this week, this is going to be the week after. I'm getting ready, which I need to apologize to everybody. I have been getting my ass handed to me. Can't turn down extra hours. So this week it is, okay, for all of you listening, it's going to be, when you're listening now, it's last week.
Birthday's a week away.
Mine's Friday.
Is it really?
Yep.
Shut the front door.
Yep, we're very close. So I switched shifts with the lady because I was supposed to work on my birthday. And she's like, oh, here, I'll just swap you because you don't have to work on your birthday. It's bullshit. So now I picked up a day and I switched days. So I'm working 4 12s in a row. And then my birthday's Friday. And then it's youth season. So this week, again, so last week you got an honorable mention. I was talking because some of the stuff, yes, so some of the stuff that we were talking about took place in California. So you got a mad shout out.
Okay.
Yeah. So keep your eyes open for that. Go back and listen, all of you friends. I always try to give shout outs the best I can. But it was all alien based. But this week, we're going to be going back to my roots, to the old cryptids. And this isn't just any ordinary cryptid. I'm a little frustrated because we're only known in Indiana for a few things, like puckwudgies, the mill race monster. So everybody, and the squonk? Is that an Indiana or is that a Michigan thing? I think it's an Indiana thing. It's unknown, is what this says.
You said a squonk?
Yes.
That sounds like what you get after you eat a garbage burrito from a bad taco truck.
I was thinking it sounds like some kind of dirty sex term.
Well, okay, but you can put the two of
I
them
gave him a
together.
squonk. You know what I mean?
I had a squonk after I had a spicy taco.
Oh,
At
spicy
that point,
meatball.
you don't know. That at that point, you don't know whether to congratulate them or hand them yeast infection cream.
Snuggled up in the northeastern portion of Indiana, you'll find a quaint little town of Churubusco. They only have a little under 2,000 Hoosiers spread across a small but inviting and friendly patch of geography. And if you slowly wander into this tiny town, you'll be greeted with an interesting tidbit of information as you enter none other than Turtletown, USA. The look on your face, yes,
Turtle?
Turtletown.
Okay, I just want to be sure you said
Yes,
turtle.
Turtletown.
And am I not turtle
Turtle
enough for
enough
the
for the turtle.
club?
And after the hype around this particular monster, this town became quite the Turtletopia. The local dental establishment, Turtletown Dental, even sports a tooth in the shape of a turtle as their logo. You can find a turtle wearing a sailor's hat above a candy store named the Chocolate Turtle. Real original, right? Ironically,
Wait,
chocolate turtles
wait,
are one of my
wait,
favorites.
wait, wait.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Is the chocolate turtle anything like a chocolate starfish?
No, so you know what turtle is? It's like
It's a
I think it's like pecan and like caramel, and you dip it in chocolate.
oh yeah. Oh no, I know what
I
it is.
love me a
Oh,
turtle.
oh yeah. We also okay, we have that, but this almost the same thing, except it's not pecans, it's peanuts, is moose
Ooh,
tracks.
ooh,
So
yeah.
sometimes if you put a turtle at the bottom of your bowl, you can have a moose track right over the top of it. And both of them sound like poop
They
jokes.
do, but they're delicious. Red. Oh, they're talking about me. Anyway, all right. So in 19, or okay, hold on, let me go backwards. Whoop, boop. All right. So even the town water tower has a turtle on it. There's all this turtle fever going on in Churubusco, and I wanted to get into what started the hype. So in
Okay.
1898, a local farmer by the name of Oscar Folk reported a run in with a substantially sized snapping turtle.
Okay, those bastards are mean. I don't care what
Yes,
anybody says. Those
they're
bastards
like
are mean.
dinosaurs. They're like dinosaurs. They literally can take off a finger. I'm not joking. Don't mess with a snapping turtle. Chop its head off. That's the best way to kill it. Chop its head off. Think of it like a zombie. Guillotine. I've had one get shot and it still came after
Wait.
us. Oh no.
You make look, if you guys out there, if there's anybody that's listening that that does any kind of like woodworking, make me a little guillotine.
Yeah, like
I
you have
want to
one of
put
those
it on my
guillotine.
desk. Little gui it would be like this, wouldn't it? Little guillotine.
Yeah, just like one of those cigar cutters.
I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
them that look like guillotines.
See, that's what we need to do. Now, just this one sighting alone started the legend of the beast of Busco. And a lot of the locals refer to it as Oscar. So
Oscar.
they have named said turtle. Now, granted, Oscar is the original person who sighted the beast. So I guess they named it after him, which is
Okay.
interesting because that doesn't normally happen. But for decades after the initial sighting, there had been whispers of a beast circulating throughout the locals, but none of the supposed sightings ended with the capture of the reclusive reptile, per the norm. However, the legend came to life on a private plot then owned by Gal and Helen Harris during the summer of 1948. Avid fisherman and Helen's brother Charlie Wilson was accompanied by his son-in-law, Ora Blue, spent the day fishing on Folk Lake.
But I had a great uncle. His name was Charlie Wilson.
There you go. Maybe it's the same. We know a guy. We know a guy.
I know a guy that knows a guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, these two men with the tendency to take a ton of time trolling the 10-acre land, enough to fish to feed their families, were going to wish that they had wandered off well before they bore witness to a beast that had remained hidden beneath the waters until that fateful day. Wilson himself was known for big fish stories, so it wasn't a complete surprise when he hurried into the Harris's home, blubbering about the biggest turtle he had ever seen. No one believed him
I don't know why though, because those bastards are big.
because,
They get big.
yeah,
Oh,
but
whoops. I fucked that up.
this
There we go.
thing is like car size big. Not, oh, it's a big turtle. I'm talking a car.
They had a snapping turtle the size of a Volkswagen.
Pretty much. We'll get into more details.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And after the show, Ashley, here, hold on, because I'm going to tell you something funny. I'm going to pause the recording. Sorry, guys. You
Okay.
don't need to hear this.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So there's
That's
that.
impressive.
Now to get this, now we're talking about snapping turtles, and that's why I keep chuckling. Okay. Sorry, guys. Y'all don't need to hear that part. Yes, spirit. That's right.
Hey, I was just kind of wondering if there is a snapping turtle that liked dessert pizzas.
Yes, I hear they love dessert pizza. It's like their favorite.
I'm
The Harrises had only inhabited the property about a year's time and couldn't consider the fact that the lake was concealing such a colossal creature. Later that same year, Gail Harris had invited his pastor, Orville Reese, to assist in patching up the barn roof. Say you're from a small town without saying you're from a small town. Hanged. Okay. So when you have your pastor over to help you patch up your barn, you're definitely from the Midwest. Like, it keeps saying hanged.
I would have been in the 1800s. That's pretty, yeah, I'm
No,
pretty
no,
sure
this
about
was
that.
we are now in 1948. We are in the 40s.
I might
It's
have been coming
valid.
in too.
So, while up on the roof, the men stopped due to a distraction of something very large splashing around in the lake. As they looked along the length of the lake, they caught a quick glimpse of something swimming. Hurrying to investigate, the men bounded into a boat that was, I don't want to say parked up on there in a not so hot pursuit because it was a paddle boat. The farmer and his holiness rowed ravaging towards the rough location of where the ruckus had occurred. After a long look-see around the lake, Reese perked up, proclaiming that he had eyes on the beast. And this is the pastor. Harris relayed the revelation that the rascally reptile had revealed itself on his side of the boat. So both men were baffled by the bulk of the beast because they're arguing, no, I'm seeing the beast. No, I'm seeing it. Lo and behold, it was so big that they were both seeing it on their sides of the boat. Both men began estimating the enormous size. They had each agreed the sensational shell was about the size of a dining room table. And I would like to point out that back then, tables were made to hold larger families than typically today's are. Says no thanks.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna say no thanks too.
just the shell that they could see under their little tiny boat was as big as a dining room table, like a very large dining room table.
Wow.
The beast of Busco was tagged with a guesstimate of being around 500 pounds. They had to estimate. And right about then, Oscar sank down out of sight, leaving both witnesses dumbfounded. Soon after, Oscar briefly exposed itself to the landowner, then submerged itself once again, but not before igniting the determination deep within Gail Harris. After Gail's sighting, for whatever reason, whispers among locals turned to shouts heard around the country. Next thing they knew, townies and strangers alike were lining the banks of Folk Lake to attempt to capture the beast. So we're getting super
Why?
crazed.
Okay, why would you want to do that though? It's as big as a table. Why do you want to catch this thing?
Probably for the same reason everybody goes to freak shows
Yeah, okay.
to see if it's
I
real.
get that. I get that. I get that. I would hang out on the side and watch somebody else bring it in
Hmm.
to see it, but oh man,
Yeah, I personally ancient.
I'm
Yeah, it
good.
probably is ancient. Now, even a county, oh, hold on. It wasn't just hunters and trappers that showed up at the scene. Vendors were setting up, selling everything from popcorn to lemonade for those exhausted from the search and needing a little pick me up. Or maybe they were just wanting to observe the spectacle. Who knows?
Yeah,
But
that's a good idea though.
they're like,
I'd
here,
do
let's get
it.
you some lemonade. And so then a county fair was initiated surrounding the search of the beast of Busco. So now we've got a whole full on fair event.
Okay, that's cool as shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Small towns in the Midwest can be pretty cool. What's crazy is at this fair, so many people attended to search that state patrol officers were called in to manage the crowds. Like they were bringing in
That doesn't
police, assuredly.
that doesn't surprise me. That
Yeah.
truly does not surprise me.
And it was one of the largest searches for anything in the state of Indiana. Like Mill Race
It's a
was,
turtle that
I think Mill Race
it's
was
a
the
it's
biggest.
I'm like, it's a turtle the size of a Volkswagen. Yeah, there's gonna be crowds.
Yeah. Now, I just, we'll talk about it at the end, but I'm just not sure. Now, they tried to drudge the lake. And when they started getting a little bit more, understand, serious, they had the lake drained because he was so determined. However, gotta note, the lake was never entirely emptied because after weeks of pumping, there was a half assed dam and it gave way and refilled the entire fucking lake again. It goes
And
logical.
okay, and somewhere somebody turned to the person standing next to him and said, "Damn it, Jeff."
Damn it, Kevin. Sorry, that's like an ongoing thing. I don't know why, but I've always made a joke about Kevin. Not our Kevin, but it's always just been Kevin in general. And then I met
Or
our
like
Kevin.
Home Alone. Kevin.
Yeah. Damn it, Kevin. That's what it usually is. Yeah. I don't understand why. But then he went ahead and tried to do all of that. No evidence surfaced. Then,
I'm surprised. That's
yeah,
a shock.
the dam broke and all the, like I said, all the water flowed right back in. But Harris did not give up. He instead inquired about a professional diver. When the diver arrived, they noted that the wrong equipment had been ordered and they were unable to get to the bottom of the lake to investigate. What kind of diver doesn't bring the right equipment? And what equipment do you need to get to the bottom of this lake that you're not going to use for something else?
Oh, well, what year? We're talking about in the 40s?
48, like
Okay, so
late
that
40s, early 50s.
wouldn't that be the giant metalhead scuba suits that are like the big old metal
Yeah.
head and the
See, I was
well,
worried
okay,
about
so
that.
maybe he left his hose at home. It could
You
happen.
always carry your hose.
He's got a big head. I guess he didn't figure he needed the hose.
He goes, how come? You never know when you're going to be diving. That's how come. Again, they couldn't get to the bottom of the lake, but even Life magazine threw their hat into the ring by sending a photographer who shot 300 frames of the lake and the surrounding environment.
Okay, that
And
doesn't surprise me.
still no evidence. Didn't catch anything. Surprise. Yeah. So after a
What's his
few,
name? Oscar?
Oscar, yep. The
Oscar was
beast,
shy. He
the
was
beast of
he's
Busco and apparently Turtle. I'm just thinking of the disguise, like all the disguises it could try to be. Like, oh, it's just a rock. Oh, it's just a log.
oh,
Oh, it's just this. It's just that.
Okay, but as big as that damn thing is, I could truly see, okay, it's a lake, it's murky. I could see old boy getting down there with his big old
Mm-hmm.
metal head and just going and walking all the way across this giant ass shell and just being like, oh, okay, the bottom of the lake is uneven. Oh,
Yep.
it's slippery. Maybe it's a rock.
Yep. See,
Yeah,
that's
until
exactly where I'm
Oscar
at.
reached up there. Yeah, until Oscar reached up there and bit his butt off.
Yeah, exactly. Now, see, here's the thing. After a few failed attempts at hunting down or trapping the beast, Harris kept his resilience and continued his search for proof. He set out, baited traps, nothing. Put out nets, nothing. This dude even climbed into the trees to try to trick the creature into making an appearance, but again, nothing. He was like, if I climb in this tree, it's not going to see that I'm out there. Maybe it'll come up. So he just hung out in the
Dude,
tree.
it's as big as a Volkswagen. It sees you
Yeah,
and it thinks you're stupid.
it probably does. You just sort of, what's this idiot doing?
What the fuck are you doing up in that tree? Oh, and I'm supposed to see you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh, my bad. And as time crept towards the fall season of 1949, Harris's health slowly deteriorated as a result of the stress and his so the stress of the search, he starts getting sick. The crops failed during the hunt for Oscar because he was so concerned about seeing him that he wasn't tending to his fields and therefore tough times. And it just amazes me. But let's dive into the community's contributions concerning this giant reptile, because this is where it gets funny to me.
I'm like, okay, so we're gonna be talking about the fair and the popcorn. I would go for the popcorn. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
go
not a
for the
big fan of
popcorn.
popcorn though.
I will eat popcorn 3 meals a day. And
Nope.
if I go to the movie theater, don't you dare touch my popcorn bucket. You better get your own. I'm not sharing. I'll share my soda
It
with
goes
you.
all right.
I'll share.
I don't like
Nope,
it.
don't. I don't like it either.
I don't like you
Okay, I
hoarding your
can't.
popcorn.
Too bad. I've been hoarding it for 40 something years.
No, we're
Uh,
gonna get into this whole thing here, and you're gonna get a kick out of it, I think.
I
So,
can't wait to hear this.
with the search gaining traction, the town took action in anticipation of the influx of individuals to the area. On March 14th, the Churubusco Community Club held a super special session to discuss how they would handle the situation and maintain order. For, I meant it. First on the docket was to establish the Turtle Committee. And if you were turtle enough for the Turtle Committee, you were tasked with trapping the beast alive and well. So they were very much don't kill the turtle. We just want to capture it. I'm just laughing at the Turtle Committee. I'm like, who comes up
I'm,
with this shit?
I, that's what, okay, that's
I
the
can't
whole
make this
thing.
up, man. I
Like,
can't make it up.
I like, okay, everybody's down at the Moose Lodge, and they're like, okay, tonight it's not called the Moose Lodge. Tonight it's the Turtle,
Well,
whatever.
community
It's
club started it. So you got to be part of the Churubusco community club. And then they decide who is turtle enough for the Turtle Committee.
That's pretty fucked up. Because what if us nerds show up and we know everything about this damn turtle, and they don't let us in because we're nerds?
Or because we're not locals.
Yeah, that too.
So trust
I
me,
don't
from a
know.
small town, they don't like outsiders. Now,
Well,
affiliates agreed the search group should enlist an experienced diver. So they also said diver. So the lucky
well,
pick was a diver from Fort Wayne by the name of Woodrow Rigsby. That's an
hopefully
awesome
he brought
name.
everything. It is Woodrow.
Beer.
And what? Oh,
He said, hopefully they brought everything.
you
And he goes,
did.
beer.
Well, he's
Beer
smart. He
and
wants a beer.
fire.
This is entertaining.
Yeah. Bring your pitchforks, we're going. Now, on the 18th of March, Rigsby donned his diving duds and dove into the lake in search of Oscar. Unfortunately,
How
his
did you
helmet
how did you come up with this? Donned his diving duds.
I like alliteration, I can't help it. I can't not write it because I write all my own stuff, and I just can't help myself.
I know there's times I'll say something and I'll think to myself, how did I come up with that?
Yeah, I like talking about, I'm like, "Ooh, this is good, this is good."
This is
That was one
good.
of those,
Yeah.
"Ooh, this is good" situations. So,
Diving duds. I like diving duds.
he goes under, and unfortunately, the helmet cracks, and his search is ceased.
Yeah, because how did his helmet crack?
It doesn't say. It just says it cracked.
He ran into the back of that turtle, I'm
Yeah,
telling
dunk.
you. It's like,
Get like, what's
what?
the
Oh,
you know what? It might be. What if he, like, rammed its head up his ass?
okay.
Diver's head
Well,
meets turtle
turtle.
ass.
Okay, think about it. Okay, so we'll just a regular turtle, right?
Yep.
Their tails they're hard,
Yeah.
and they got a point on them. And if this fucking thing's as big as a Volkswagen,
This is a
you
good
know,
point.
damn
I
tail.
didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
He's lucky he didn't poke his eye out.
You're gonna poke your eye out with that.
That's what I was thinking. You'll shoot your eye out.
The search stops. And 3 days after Rigsby took a dive into the murky waters, a different diver dove on down himself in hopes of seeing the supersized snapper. And this man was Walter Johnson. And
Super
again,
size.
he yielded no evidence whatsoever of the monster. Following
Super
the diving
size
dudes,
snapper.
yeah, following the diving dudes, hordes of people crafted traps from simple to complex, but they caught nothing and appeared to show that something with super strength had escaped. So some of them had built some pretty sturdy things, and something very large or very heavy destroyed the trap, like broke through the trap.
So Oscar was not one to be messed with. Because
No,
you got these engineers showing up with these gigantic traps, and Oscar's like, come at me, bro. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm
Watch
not.
what I'll do.
Yeah, and he just goes through it like cut. One of them looked like it was completely like the it says bite. Yes, it kind of looks like something bit through or like, pushed through and like broke the netting, and like, it was so big it looked like it almost like cracked the like circle part.
No, I don't doubt it because look at the regular snapping turtles. When they get big, let's just like the biggest one I've ever seen like this, right?
Hmm.
And when they bite shit, they've got that gnarly little tip on one part of
Mm-hmm.
their jaw, and then they've got on the bottom.
Yep.
And I've watched them bite into something and pull back and just tear it apart.
Yep. They're gnarly.
So,
You really got to watch them. I had one in my backyard in this one house I lived in, and this thing was every bit like bigger than my laptop. I can't even. It was probably bigger than your dog. I know your
yeah,
dog's.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. And this thing was covered in moss, the whole shell covered in moss. And it was going like real slow. And my ex husband sent me a picture of it. I'm like, whatever you do not get close to it. Like, do not
Yeah,
do
don't
it.
touch that damn thing.
I got Gary again. Hi, Gary. Hag. That's not very nice.
What'd he say?
Hag.
Your mama.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyway, after episode thing. Anyway, so a posse flocked and searched the area with their flashlights overnight. And once again, no one caught so much as a glimpse of the gargantuan creature. In desperation, the town hired professional turtle trappers. They too had no success. Surprise. Now, this is when the
Wait,
search. Oh,
wait. So you're telling me I went through 20 plus years of college or school, and then I got two professional degrees, And all this time, I could have been a freaking turtle trapper.
Yeah, right?
I got screwed. I got screwed.
Or a diver.
Now I don't want to dive. I watched
Yeah.
Jaws too many times.
But man, yeah, good point. But turtle trapper seems like a pretty sweet gig. Until you're
Yeah,
missing
until
a
the
finger because
fucker,
you get the wrong one.
I sure, I started saying till that fucker turns around and snaps your ass.
Yep.
You lose half a butt cheek. That'd be a hell of a conversation in the cafe in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh, here
what was
comes
turtle?
here comes Eddie, and he's only got half a butt cheek because he
It goes
fucked with
abs-
Oscar.
it goes absolutely. Turtle Ted over there.
Turtle Ted.
But see, here's the thing. So they go through this, they're hiring all these people, they're not having any success. But then the town took the search down a bit of a weird path. So they were
You mean
so
looking for a
determined.
giant turtle? So looking for a
Oh,
giant turtle was not weird enough?
oh no. This is where it
Oh
gets
wow.
this is funny. Speaking of snapping turtles. They were so determined that they were going to use the Busco beast's primal instinct to cause him to slip up and be captured. The townspeople gathered as they released a ravishing 200-pound, which is 90.7 kilograms, reptile of the female variety into the lake. They set out some poudinner bait.
Well,
Stroke.
so they used a honey pot.
Yes.
They found a 200-pound honey pot
Yep.
and tossed her in there for Oscar.
Yep.
And he outweighs her by probably 800 pounds.
They were estimating he was about 500 pounds. So it'd be like a little less than half his size.
Okay.
And the other thing too
I
is I'm
figured
pretty
him to
sure
be like 1,000 pounds.
yeah, it's just and as much as the trappers were hoping for a lakeside liaison, their sexy sea turtle didn't get any attention either.
Could you imagine the crowd then?
We're gonna watch these turtles porking and turtle porn.
Oh God, that's that's some high level bestiality right there. Like
That's only bestiality if you're involved in the fucking of the turtle.
you throw a 200-pound chick in there, you're not involved.
I'm just saying, if you're not porking the turtle, it's technically not bestiality, correct? It's weird,
It's
but
weird. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, it's weird, but it's not illegal
there's
yet.
no law. Look at me trying to defend the
Oh
turtle
God.
fuckers. Oh my god.
Oh,
The turtle, what are they, voyeurs? We got a bunch of cuck chairs
and
over by the lake.
oh God, not only are you encouraging this thing to mate, you're encouraging it to have little Oscars. And
Yeah.
little Oscars are not going to be very little.
They're just saying, oh, we're gonna put this sexy turtle out here and he's gonna come out of the depths, and when he does, we're gonna catch him.
Okay, what if Oscar doesn't like chicks?
Valid point.
What
Well,
if
apparently he
Oscar
did not
wanted,
like this one. She
well,
got
she
no
is a
action.
200-pounder.
Maybe he's racist and he doesn't like the sea turtles. I only want a lakeside beauty. Turtle racism.
She was a uptown turtle and he was a down home boy.
Turtle shame.
he's he's turtle shaming her.
But again, no action, no nothing. And after this attempt, they actually dragged the entire lake with hooks. Like they were like,
Oh,
screw it, we're going all in. And they're just going the whole nine with hooks. Again, nothing.
that's fucked up. Okay, I don't care. That's fucked up. This dude's just hanging out. He's just trying to live his life, and you're gonna slam into him with hooks just
Yeah.
because you're curious enough to see what a 500-pound turtle looks like?
Yep.
That's cruel. That's cool.
Yep.
I hope he bites their wieners off.
Don't go skinny dipping in the lake. Just saying.
Not with Oscar.
Not that lake. There's plenty of lakes around here. Just saying. We're not even going to get into that.
My turtle
I'm gonna
has
out my.
first
Oh, look!
name.
I'm gonna out myself, and my light's going off now. Okay, yep. We're not going into that story. All right. Now, the search for the Beast of Busco continues to this day, and since 1950, this little town of Churubusco holds an annual Turtle Days festival. Give it to me. I don't think so. Oh, God! Just give it to me. And the light comes on. I'm like, maybe this is Gary. Gary the
Well,
perv.
maybe they're talking. Maybe they're talking to each other.
Maybe. We'll find
I
out.
kind of hope there's sex in the spirit life. I don't want to think this is
Well, not when
it.
I'm involved because they seem to do it around me. They're creepers. The other one was like straight up. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that's an after recording discussion. Anyway,
I'm like, look at you. I will come after you as a ghost.
thanks. I appreciate that. I hope I have a really good dream tonight. I had a weird one
I'm
last
like,
night. I woke up in like a bad mood. But so this is a 2-day hoedown consisting of everything from barbershop quartets, a 5K race, and even turtle racing. You BYOT and you literally mark your turtles and they race.
I'm. What? When
How
is
awesome is
this?
that?
When is this?
I want to say it's usually in June or July. Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. Ready? So if you're feeling turtle-ish in the month of June, head over to Churubusco and join the search for Oscar, the beloved beast of Busco.
Coming. I got to. I've got to participate in this.
Yep, and it's up north. Can you repeat? It's up north, but I'd say it's a trip for me. It'd be at least a 3 or 4 hour drive because I'm at the bottom of the state and this is all the way at the top.
Shit, grab. I'll grab a plane. You grab a plane. Let's get Lav on board.
Yeah. Turtle Days. There's
And
also, I think there's a festival in Columbus or something for the Mill Race Monster, and that one's really close to me. That one's drivable in a day.
why can't we do it all? Why can't we do it all?
One's
Oh,
south
yeah.
and one's all the way north.
Ain't you got airplanes?
Well, we only have one air place, and that's in the middle of the state.
Okay, but if you fly to the middle of the state, then you only have halfway up to go.
I got to drive to the airport.
Well, I'm thinking, I mean, we're
I'll have to
actually
see how
getting
close
ready
it
to
is to the airport.
we're actually getting ready to buy an RV. So not, I'm not even joking. We are literally like, we're getting ready to settle like on just buying this RV.
I'm
And
down.
I'll drive, we'll pick you up,
It goes
pick up Lav at
quickly.
the airport.
Hey, we
Can you
could, because
imagine the three of us? The three of us would be.
we would get into so much trouble.
I'm
Oh,
down.
we'd get in trouble. One way or the other, we'd be in trouble.
I'm down.
But
Hey, we
that's
could get into turtle trouble.
yeah, turtle trouble. It's turtle
Turtle
time.
trouble, man. Dude. Okay, wait.
Here,
No, I got it. I got it. We're going to the turtle festival and we're going as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'm down because that was the same thought I had.
I don't even care which one I am.
So,
I don't even know their names. I don't even care. We're wearing bikinis and shells.
all right. I don't. The bikini I have is. I might have one that works. The other one definitely is not an in public bikini. I guess it could be, but for me, no.
I'm the
That
same
that's
size
a.
as I'm the same size as Oscar's potential girlfriends. I don't know if I should be running out in a
I'm
bikini.
bigger than his girlfriend. But Yeah, we should totally make this happen. I think it's at the end of June.
I guess it's time to plan. I seriously thought you about to say we should go there nude. And I was gonna be like, no, I'm a 200-pound turtle. I don't think I should go
I'm
nude
a 200
anywhere.
pound turtle. I'm more than a 200-pound turtle.
Yeah, but you wear it better than I do.
Eh, this is thick. That's what I have on Oscar, aka the Beast of Busco. One thing that my state is known for, unfortunately. So, what do you think?
Okay,
Cryptid or
but that's a
crap?
pretty cool. Oh no, I think no, I've seen them bastards get huge. I'm not completely convinced that Oscar's not real.
Had
I
he
mean, a lot
been
of times,
had he been
and
south?
they live forever.
Yeah. How big do sea turtles get? Is it a sea? No, tortoise. It's a tortoise,
A
technically.
tortoise, yeah.
Don't they get huge?
Yeah.
How big does a tortoise get?
And that, hold on, I can tell you. I'll ask the almighty Google. Hey Siri, how big is the biggest tortoise? Oh wait, I gotta turn her up. 800 pounds.
So, see, there
They
you
can
go.
weigh the Galapagos. I just started to say this. Them bastards. The Galapagos tortoise is the largest tortoise species and can weigh over 800 pounds.
That's a big ass turtle. Oh, tortoise. It goes, yeah. Bang.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
It tells you right here, they'll bite your toes off.
That being said, what do you think? Cryptid crab? You're saying cryptid?
Yes, I'm saying cryptid.
All right. I'm going to say it's possible. So we're going cryptid. No craps this round. But
No, no.
let us know. Get on there and comment cryptid or crap, or whether or not you want to go to Churubusco for the Turtle Day Festival. But until next time,
Oh
everybody,
yeah.
we'll see ya.
We'll see ya.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Cryptids, Creeps, and Conspiracy. If you wouldn't mind, please take a moment and give the show a 5-star review wherever you're listening. I know it might not seem like much, but it greatly helps the show and allows people to find us more easily. Also, head on over to www.patreon.com/cryptids, creeps, and conspiracy and subscribe to any of the tiers. Members of the Big Show tier get bonus materials, personalized shoutouts on the pod, ad-free episodes, access to the private Discord server, quarterly appreciation gifts, and a chance to be on the show. Not to mention video versions of the episode. Before you go, don't forget to click the link in the description and grab yourself or someone you know some self-designed merch by me, or make a donation to help keep the show going and fund future events and investigations. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Threads, and TikTok. If you have any questions, topic recommendations, or personal encounters, please send them to cryptidscreepsandconspiracy@gmail.com or submit them through the contact form at www.cryptidscreepsandconspiracy.com. I would love to hear from you and share your experiences on a listener episode. Just make sure that you specify that I have permission to add your encounter to the show and let me know whether or not you would like your real name read or an alias to maintain confidentiality. Thank you guys all again so much for your support. Until next time, my friends. See ya.